Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. This is a Game Week 38 review. The last review on for the season. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good one. I do have guests with me in the rec room, so let's just add them straight in. So we do have Man United fan Frederick. How you doing, Frederick? Big up to you.
All good, all good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Big up to you. We do have the man himself, Rocco. Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
You meet me.
No, I
Anyway,
didn't.
how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Obviously, back to work tomorrow, and obviously Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, man, I'm good. United won in the weekend. Juventus.
Good.
You know what? We'll touch on you. What was the Juve score? You lost 1-0. We'll touch on
1-0.
that. Yeah, we'll touch on that later on. But yeah, man. Obviously, yesterday was the last week of the Premier League, and yeah, we'll just go straight into it. So Man United 2, Fulham 1. Bruno, hey, good goal from him, man, honestly. Yeah, listen, the thing is, Fulham, I feel like they had their chances. They really did. And again, our defence, a bit sloppy, but we did our thing. And yeah, Sancho getting the goal. I was the one that believed in Sancho. Hardy brought him off. Frederick, I don't know what your thoughts were on Sancho, but a lot of United fans did write him off. But yeah, Frederick, what's your thoughts on this win?
The win was, we did need what we needed to win. It was good to get a goal from Sancho because, of course, Anthony won't be playing in the final. Sancho needed to play. To get him that confidence was very good. Also, I think it was another great game from David De Gea. He shows why he deserves the number one spot also for next season. So, yeah, we got third place. Finished the season up with a win. Now it's just to look forward to Saturday and the cup final against Man City.
Yeah, 100%. Rocco, man, when you now win 2-1, go for it.
Well, I didn't watch the game, but I think it was a good win. And I think Man United had a more successful season than Arsenal, to be honest.
Of course we had, man. There's no debate about that. And Arsenal, listen, they bottled the league, man. They bottled it, man. But yeah, let me go through the comments. I'm not gonna read this because I know Rocco's joking. So yeah,
No.
Ryan says, "Why is that?" Yeah, man. Listen, Rocco, you don't personally comment again like that, man.
What do you mean?
Please make let's make up to you, Ryan, man. He always reminds you guys, just do it, man. Simple as that. Smash the likes, subscribe. Well, also go check out Ryan's channel as well. So yeah, big up to you. Chelsea fan, big up to you. Ollie, man, big up to you. Hashim, yeah, big up to you, man. But yeah, the reason why there's not that many people tonight is because one, half of them were busy, which is, listen, it's fine by me. And then I think that's it to be fair. But I think another stream that I'm gonna do soon. Don't know when, but that's gonna be the not prediction, but people from the table coming in. So yeah. Yeah, a bit up to you, Ashim. Just keep supporting the stream, not mine. Yeah, man. 100%. No. People, guys, go support Ryan's channel as well, man. Go check him out. But yeah, as I said, Man United, good win for them. For us, I mean, third spot, 2 finals. Potentially we can win 2 trophies. So yeah, I mean we've had a fantastic season. I expect for me next season we need to compete for the we need to compete for the title next season. If I'm being honest, next season I think the standards are going to be much higher now. And Rocco, yes, you heard me. Next season, Man United should be competing for the title. And before you say, "Oh, it's nice, this and that," so Man United should be. Listen, I don't know if Frederick agrees with me, but with the signings that we make the summer, we need to compete for the title next season, in my opinion. Frederick, what do you think? Oh, you're on mute again.
First of all, we need to get the owner situation cleared out. We need to know if it's Sir Jim or if it's Qatar. Obviously, I think our chances to win the title is bigger with Qatar because they will bring more money to the table. I think it will be easier to go around the fair play with them because we won't have to. So yeah, first I'll get the owners and then let into the transfer window.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. You're right, man. The ownership situation is important to know, to find out about. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens, really. We just have to. This is just a waiting game for me. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, but guys, only for today. We're only gonna talk about like important matches for today. So, yeah, we're not doing the whole Premier League because whenever we do that, that becomes like a 2-hour stream. So we're gonna try to keep it short for you guys. But yeah, with United ownership situation, for me, I keep seeing reports that they're gonna decide until after FA Cup final. I'm not surprised because these Glazers, they're trying to milk it as much as possible. So yeah, man, not surprised that they're waiting until the FA Cup final. So not surprised, but this is the Glazers for you, man. Absolute parasites. So nah, here's what it is. We just have to wait. And then obviously with the summer, I expect a lot of players to be cleared out. I know Ten Hag did a massive interview today. I just saw some quotes before we started, but I will check on that later as well. But there are some quotes that will scare some players, but that's what I'm going to say. But yeah, a good one for United. As I say, let's move on. No pressure FC won 5-0 against Wolves. Listen, no pressure, they win. So what can I say? I mean, I don't know why I put this as important, but does anyone want to touch about Arsenal winning? For me, it's no pressure, man. No pressure and they win.
Yeah.
So,
Nothing much.
yeah.
Apart from they bottled it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I put this as important, but no pressure and they just win. So yeah, Wolves was just terrible. Yeah, but this game we're definitely talking about Villa 2, Brighton 1, and now Villa have got Europe now. That is fantastic, man. From before they got Unai Emery, I think they were 17th, and now they got top 6. That is fantastic, man. Fantastic. Rocco, what's your thoughts on Villa getting Europe?
I think it's very good for them. It's Conference League, right? Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, 7th. Yeah, so they'll be playing, guys. Yeah,
that's all right for them. I think Europa League isn't the best option for them right now. I don't think they're ready for Europa League. But I think the Conference League they might do all right and get a bit further.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. What about you, Frederick? What's your thoughts on Villa getting Conference League?
I think it will be interesting to see them playing an extra game a week. It's always when teams who haven't been in Europe before go into it, how do they handle it? I do remember, was it Burnley some years ago going into the Europa League and just do horrible in the league because it was too many games for them. So, of course, happy for Villa supporters, but will be interesting to see how they handle to play the extra game a week.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, it's very important to see how Villa do, to be fair. But yeah, that's my opinion. Rocco, how far do you think they'll get, Rocco, for Villa in the Conference League?
Depends if you visit it or not. They'll probably get quarterfinals or semis. Probably semis, depending on the teams who are in it right now. Maybe quarters. If the table stays how it is in other leagues, I think they'll get the quarterfinals. But yeah.
Yeah. Further, what about you? How far do you think Villa will get in the Conference League?
If they want, they can get to the final, I think. But if they're choosing to not play the best teams, maybe quarterfinals, semis. All depends on what teams they are facing and how serious they take it.
Yeah, no, 100%, man, 100%, 100%. Let's go through the comments. Right, says unfortunately they won't get past the group stage. It's gonna be interesting. It will be interesting to see how they do, but at the end of the day, Villa, they're fantastic. Villa are a good side, man. I know, they're very compact, and we'll just see how they do, really.
They should get past the group stage. Like they're versing Wi-Fi passwords. To be
Yeah,
honest.
like Juventus.
Yeah, very funny. Maybe like Man United next year.
No, listen. United next year will be. Hang on, let me turn the light because you guys can't see me. But yeah, we'll be doing something for next season. But yeah, that's fine. Let's move on now. Obviously, Brentford, good win against City, man. 1-0 Brentford. City capitulated before they face United. Is that one to look out for? No, I'm joking, but yeah. Oh,
Half their players were drunk.
Rocco, you got comment it. They haven't been in Europe for ages, so how do you know that?
Who?
Villa, they haven't been in Europe for ages, so how do you know they'll? I think it means how do you know they will get past the group? For me, listen, I think they've got quality for me to get past.
Well,
group
they're
stage.
versing like teams from like non. Well, I wouldn't say non-Europe, but like non-competitive teams in Europe,
Yeah, and for me, quality, they have the quality to get past. And
they got more money than most European sides. They finished 7th, to be honest. So
exactly,
the sum up will be crucial.
yeah, 100%. So yeah, we'll just see how they do. We'll just see how they do. Yeah, exactly. Well done, Brentford, man. Good winning at City. I mean, Brentford, I think they've had a very, very good season, you know. Very, very good season. I think last season, not this season, but last season, I think they were 12th. Now they finished 9th. That's a good season for them, you know. So, firstly, what do you think about Brentford being C? Is that a huge one for them? And is that good for United? Because they're City, they're already capitulating before they play us. So, is that good for us?
I don't really think it matters something. The Haaland was rested. I think there was some other guys rested as well. Don't remember the entire team. I don't think it doesn't matter. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think United are bit favorites now. We have had two good games. Players starting to get in form. If Haaland doesn't have his day, I can see City struggling scoring a goal. But yeah, I don't know how much that game yesterday meant for City, but
my headphone cut out again.
looking forward to the final anyway.
Yeah, Broco, what about you? Brentford being City, is that huge for them? Rocco. I think he's gone now. Rocco's gone. But yeah. Hang on. Rocco, can you hear us now? Yeah, let's move on. Rocco can't hear us. We'll talk about Everton. Frederick. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Frederick, obviously, Everton win. They always do this, you know. They always escape. But your thoughts on Everton beating Bournemouth?
Yeah, I saw that one coming because Bournemouth had nothing to play for. Everton had everything to play for. They were at home. And I felt like you could see them winning like a 1-0 or a 2-0. I said before the game to people I know that if Everton are going to keep the spots, they need to hold a clean sheet. So
Rocco, what's that sound? Rocco, what's that sound?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
yeah, no. So I wasn't too surprised when a team are playing at home and they have everything to play for against a team who the game doesn't matter for. They were the favorites to keep the spots, and they did. So, yeah, as expected, really.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Everton, they always do this one. I mean, they deserve it anyways because Bournemouth, they weren't that good. Let's be honest, Bournemouth weren't good. So, yeah. And that's much better. But yeah, I mean, Bournemouth, they weren't good. So, let's see if Rocco's back. Rocco, can you hear us?
Hold on. Is better?
Yeah, better, much better. Yeah, that's much better.
I had to change my earphones. They kept disconnecting for some reason.
That's fine. But yeah, what actually was Brentford. Huge win for them against City.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They were half drunk. Most of the players probably didn't matter for them. They were just probably still celebrating after the Premier League.
100%, 100%. Obviously, Everton now, Rocco, they've escaped Premier League again. They always seem hard to do this, but your thoughts? Do they deserve to stay up, Rocco?
Yeah, they do. Maybe not over some teams like Leeds and Leicester.
Leeds, oh my God, Leeds are terrible, man. Oh my
What do you
days.
mean Leeds are terrible? Don't hate on Leeds.
Mate, they're defending. My players from my club, they can defend better than that, mate. That's for sure. So I've seen worse defending than this, but listen, my own team can defend better than Leeds. How embarrassing that is, man. That's
Harry
embarrassing.
Maguire can't.
I'm back now. Even Rocco knows it's true. My team can defend better than Leeds.
That's the 8-2 scoreline, ain't it?
But yeah, Everton, good win for them. I think still they broke that record where they've never been relegated. So big up to Everton, man. Huge win for them. I'm just gonna let you, Rocco, go first on this one.
Why'd you have to add it? We were just shocking. We didn't have it. Our attack was just no counter attack FC. We tried to catch them on the counter, but Di Maria or Quadrado would just slow us down, and then the counter attack would be over. The goal made me Gatti's fault, but it was a brilliant header, so I can't complain about the goal. But we should have pushed forward a bit more after we conceded that goal. I think we stayed back a bit too much. But yeah, shocking and disappointing. No Champions League next year.
Yep, no Champions League football for you guys. Maybe Europa League, but I don't know what happened, man. Because for me, when I checked it, I thought, you know what on earth is going on, mate? Obviously, the minus 10 points deduction, like it's crazy things going on.
We'd be second.
What?
We'd be second in the league if it wasn't for that minus 10 points.
Yeah, I know you would, yeah. But
So
yeah,
and it's like a week before the fixtures end. And it was like straight. They told us like an hour before the Empoli match, so the players' heads would have been down, and Allegri wouldn't have had time to remotivate his players. I don't think.
yeah,
But Allegri has to go.
Oh, say that again.
I won't repeat it.
Allegri has to go. That's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back now. So that's 18:30 minute, 18 minutes and 30 seconds that Rocco says Allegri has to go. So thank you, Rocco, for the clips page. I will put that up on the Instagram page. But listen, for me, Juventus. What's the thing now? What's the?
He's cut out.
Sorry, I'm back now. I'm back. I don't know. Someone keeps calling me, but what is for next season? Where do you have to go now? Top 4? What is it now?
I think we need to win the title. I think Allegri has done actually a brilliant job if you think about it. For the players he's got no really stars. Like, I don't know if you can name me one, but I think only one, and that's probably Dusan, and he didn't perform well at all this season. I think he got like 9 goals this season, which is not good for a world-class striker, what we paid 70 mil for. I don't know if you can name another one, apart from Pogba, who's injured.
Yeah. Listen, Juventus, things are not going good for you guys, man.
We don't have special players. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So, yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Juventus do next season. But, yeah. Let's take that off now. Obviously, Chelsea 1-1 against Newcastle. I mean, doesn't mean nothing to them.
At least Chelsea scored.
But it was an own goal. It wasn't. They actually didn't score, so.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, man. I really don't know for them. Like, obviously, they just announced Pochettino today from Chelsea, so.
Did they?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not.
I don't see anyone winning a trophy with Poch. No, that's the problem. Don't think Poch is a good enough manager to win trophies. Yeah, he got Tottenham to a final.
Frederick, what do you think? Do you think Pochettino will improve Chelsea?
You can't do any worse than Frank Lampard. So, what did I read some stats? That's Chelsea with just 3 managers to get from 38 to 39 points in 3 months. So
Yeah, I'm too sure.
Frank Lampard has been.
That is shocking.
I don't know if it's true, but I read the rumors that he got the job because this friend of Todd Bowley, who's a talk show guy, is a
James
Chelsea
Gordon.
supporter.
James
Yeah.
Gordon.
And he was the one saying that you should hire Frank Lampard. That's
Yeah. I've seen
just
about
a
that.
circus. Yeah.
I've seen it.
So yeah,
Listen,
I think they will improve, but do I think they will challenge for the title? Not really, but they'll probably buy 5 new players. So
of course, and the thing is, I don't see no manager succeeding under Todd Bowley, man. I just think he's a clown. I really do.
No. But he might be leaving.
Well, Todd Bowley, I don't think Todd Bowley leaves, but
There's
for
a few
Chelsea to go get back Lampard, that's like United getting back Ollie, man. Honestly, that's like United.
Yeah,
getting
but
back
Ollie didn't do bad.
Yeah, you're just making sure Frederick smiles now because he's Norwegian. No, Rock, stop saying that because
in the end, I said sack him, but at the best, he was okay.
Listen, all I
he
can
got
say
us to
is
second place.
Ollie has done better than Arteta, that's for sure. I've seen the stats. I've seen Ollie has gone way further in commentary. But listen, Ollie man management, he was terrible. So yeah, listen, Ollie had to go back. Nah, we've got 10 Hag. That speech, Frederick, did you watch that speech yesterday? Got one game to go.
Parts of it, not the entire, but parts of it.
Basically, it was like 1 game to go. Make sure you are there so we can meet City. These players will be up for it and stuff. So big up to Ten Hag. But yeah, we'll go back to Chelsea now. So yeah, well done Brentford. We'll see lucky Everton yet again. But yeah, exactly. Everton won't be that lucky. Pochettino isn't a good appointment at all. Interesting. Let's see. I'm 50-50 to be fair. Let's see what happens next season. The foundations of the club from the top is a bit 100%, man. 100%. Agreed. Because before Todd Bowley since Todd Bowley took over, he cleared out all the people that were there since Abramovich was there. So it's just a mess right now, and they need to clear about 10 to 12 players really. So yeah,
I think more, to be honest.
Because I think their squad's at 50. They've got like 50 players, squad.
Yeah, I think they need a bit more than 12. I think they need about 20.
The thing is,
but I mean, you have to think about loans as well. They got a lot of loans as well, like Zakaria.
Yeah, of course. Zakaria, by the way, that was useless. Absolutely useless loan appointment ever.
No, I don't think that at all. I think Zakaria done a good job of it. From what I'm hearing, he done a good job when he wasn't injured. Before he got injured.
When he started a few games, I think he started this Champions League match. He was superb.
Yeah, he was very good. And then he got injured.
Yeah,
and then he had that downfall. But apart from that, I think he done all right.
Of course, yeah, 100%.
Coming back to you,
yeah.
Save McKennie.
Nobody will want half of these players. Yeah, exactly. All of them are long, stupid contracts. Exactly like Enzo Fernandez. He's on like an 8-year contract. What's that about?
No, but I think he's talking about like the dead wood. I think.
Yeah, nobody will want them, man. Trust me. Like, unless your name is Juventus and they might get some, then that's it, really. So,
I don't mind taking a few.
Oh, Rocco, you're crazy, man.
What do you mean? Who they have? They have.
Would you take Thiago Silva?
No, because we have Bonucci. Basically the same thing.
The thing is, it's about who Chelsea sell, man. They have to sell the right ones, and they have to buy the right ones. So
I think Thiago Silva was a key point of Chelsea's backline this season.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He was probably one of their best players at the back. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it really. That's it for Chelsea, I think. Last topic. I know we're going to try and keep it short, but Leicester City now, they're in the Championship. I mean, they've had a crazy story, man, regarding to the Premier League. Like, they've won it. They won the Premier League. Obviously, they won the FA Cup. And now, they've gone down now, Rocco. They're down now into Championship. They've got players that, listen, they got Maddison. They've got, who else? They got
Tielemans.
Castagne is very good, you know.
I like him.
Castagne is a very good player, so
Leave it by him.
yeah. But Rocco, what's your thoughts on Leicester going down? Because I just think half of these players, man.
I think if most of their players stay, they'll get promoted again.
I think now we're gonna see who's loyal to Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot who's gonna be loyal. I think
Same
for
as
me,
Leeds.
I think it's gonna be Iheanacho, the striker. I think he's gonna be loyal and stay there. My opinion.
Think that.
But yeah, what's your thoughts on Leicester?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing for them. I think they have too many good quality players to go down. But I think you know what messed them up is the keeper. Kasper Schmeichel leaving.
Danny Ward. Oh my god.
Take him over.
Mate, I'd rather have Frederick and go, man. Danny Ward is just no Rocco, man. No Rocco and go, but Danny Ward, man. Danny Ward, oi.
He's terrible.
By the way, this the same. I don't know, Frederick, if you saw, but the same Kasper Schmeichel that came out on Sky Sports says, "Oh, Ineos was the one that made me go to the club Nice because Ineos are very good people. Ratcliffe, you should buy Manchester United." So Schmeichel, you can hold that, mate. But Leicester, it's just sad, really. For me, I feel sad for them, man. Really, because if you think about it, obviously like the chairman, he's got a huge task now, doesn't he, Frederick? Because they've got to sell some players, they've got to rebuild. But James Maddison, man, would you like to see him in the United shirt, James Maddison?
Yeah, of course. That's not what I would prioritize to bring him first, but I wouldn't say no if you offered me to get him in. Would be a great backup to Bruno. Also, we could play Bruno beside Casemiro. So, yeah, wouldn't mind. They have some others. I could have taken Kelechi as a backup striker.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, no, 100%, man. Yeah.
I think Maddison should move to, I don't know, maybe a Newcastle or Aston Villa, I reckon. Obviously, Aston Villa have Coutinho and Louise, but I don't think they have an attacking cam. Unless my mind's gone blank. Oh no, Paqueta. So maybe.
Yeah, no. The thing is, how many players do you see staying now? Because they've got, if you look at the contract situation, I mean, they've got some people, because Soyuncu, he's already gone to Atletico Madrid because they've already agreed a deal back in January, so he's already gone. And then you've got some players that contract run out this summer. You got some that runs out next year. What on earth do they do? Because if I was a player, listen, I'm a loyal person. For me, I'm a loyal person. I would stay at the club, but if you're thinking about the likes of Maddison, he wouldn't want to stay. Castagne, he wouldn't want to stay. Harvey Barnes, he wouldn't want to stay. So, Jamie Vardy, would he want to? Listen, the thing is, what's funny about him is
done.
He's for me. He's
so
done.
He would stay.
He was back in his prime days. He was unbelievable. But if you think about it, Vardy started his career at Leicester when they were in the Championship. So, would he want to stay again? I'm not sure, but
I think he would.
Yeah, let me go. Yeah,
he'll retire. I think he'll retire
in
1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah, 100%. Right, so sad to see Leicester relegated 100%. It is a long rebuilding job now. Yep, agreed. They have to completely rebuild because they'll lose some money. Exactly. There's a lot of players out of contract at Leicester too, which will all be going to exactly 100%. We all know football doesn't work like that. There isn't any loyalty in football anymore. True. That is true.
There's a little bit.
There's a little bit of loyalty, but yeah, that's true. But yeah, but yeah, Harvey Barnes. Do you guys rate him as a player? Rocco, I'll start with you. Harvey Barnes, do you like him?
I like him.
Yeah.
Maybe not in any other country. I don't. Maybe as an English. And if he's in the Premier League, I think he'll do well. But if he goes abroad, I can't see him doing very well.
There's no loyalty. That's just my view. No, right now I completely agree with you, man. I really do. Frederick, what about you with Harvey Barnes? Do you like him as a player?
I think it's decent. I can't see him go to a mid team or a lower on the Premier League. Maybe he will join Luton. They'll probably need some new players after they got promoted.
Yeah.
But I can't see him going to a top 6 club. I don't think he's good enough for that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I get you. With me, for Harvey Barnes, I think is, as you said, Frederick, I think he's decent, but would I see him go? I think he would go to a top 6 club, like maybe like a Brentford or like a Villa side, but I think that's it really. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure with Harvey Barnes. That's if he wants another relegation this year. Yeah, he's on about Vardy. Yeah, let's see about Vardy, man. But yeah, man, they've got a huge future. They've got a huge plan too. So but with Harvey Barnes, let's see if he wants to stay there.
Would you take him at United?
No, not for me. Frederick, would you take him at United?
No, we have better youngsters. Then I'll rather play Anthony Elanga.
I'd rather play Aronson, that young Norwich kid. So listen, I'd rather play him than Harvey Barnes. But yeah, let's move on. Right. So here we go now. FA Cup final.
Now I get to go. No, I'm joking.
Frederick, man, start from you. How are you going into this game? Are you confident? Are you nervous? 50-50?
Confident and excited. It's the first time United are playing a game on my birthday, so
come on.
I'm hoping they will give me a birthday present. Late winner by Harry Maguire.
Rocco will give you one as well, don't worry.
2-1 Man United. Harry Maguire to score the winner.
Oh
my lord. This is outrageous.
Frederick, you really want Maguire to sign that 5-year contract extension, don't you?
Yeah.
For me, I'm excited and I'm nervous, man. First Manchester final. First Manchester Derby final. This is war, by the way. United fans, they have to realize this is war. We need. I want this FA Cup. I really do. These players, they have to be up for it, man. They really do. Because if we let City win this treble, man, that's gonna be so annoying. But these United players, they have to put all their heart into this, all their blood, all their sweat into this, man. We need Casemiro to be on this 10 out of 10. We need Rashford to be focused. We need that back line. If Maguire won't start, so I don't know where it's coming from, but we need Varane to be on it. We need Frederick's favourite player, Lindelof, to be on it. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It really is. But don't worry, Frederick. Abraham Glazer will be there in attendance, as he always is. So yeah, with score prediction, I'm going with 2-0 United. I'm just saying it. 2-0 United. We have to go up for it. I'm sorry, but we have to. And for the midfield, we have to, and I mean we have to, go with Casemiro and Fred. If we want to win this game, please, Eric, go with Casemiro and Fred. It will work. It worked last time, and it will work again. I don't want to see Eriksen. Maybe if we're struggling, if it's 0-0, 70th minute, 80th minute, bring on Eriksen. But for me, Fred has to start. What about you, Fred? Do you agree with me by saying Fred has to start?
Yeah, totally. We need his energy in this game. If we play Eriksen, they will overrun us at the midfield. So Yeah, we need to play Casemiro and Fred.
100%. Rocco, what about you? Obviously, you don't your hair, but Fred,
Yeah.
think you should start in the final?
Yeah, probably. But
And
what's the trouble for the Premier League?
Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League.
They won't win Champions League.
I know I'm going to be Forza Inter on that day. Me and Frederick, we will be Forza Inter in that day.
I'm not saying that, but I do want Inter to win.
Yeah, but Eric, Ten Hag needs to get this right, man. His man management needs to get it right. His tactics needs to get it right, and these players, they have to be up for it, man. We need players. We need what we saw back in those days. I don't know if Frederick remembers about. Every time we made a slide tackle, either it was Dalot or Lindelof, they were high-fiving each other. We need to see that. We need to see winning mentality. On that day, we need to see winning mentality. Every time we made a slide tackle, every time we clear the ball, something like that, we need winners and that mentality. So the mentality has to go up for it. Ten Hag knows how important this game is. So I see a lot of people saying City. So it's just about us. On that day, it's about us to win this. So yeah, that's what I say. I'm going to go for the comments. Ryan says 2-1 United. He says Eriksen's too much of a passenger. Fred starts with Casemiro. 100% agreed. If you can't be up for a derby, you should be facts. That's what I said on the stream before. If you're not up for it for a derby, first ever Manchester derby in the final, and I'm sorry, but you should not be playing for Manchester United Football Club. And that goes to everyone. So Bruno Fernandes, that goes to Rashford. If you're not up for that game, then you should be going. Because it's like a Juve versus whoever the biggest rivalry is. Just a Rocco, who's your biggest rivalry in the league?
Wait, you mean derby?
Yeah, biggest derby, yeah. Biggest derby.
Torino.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Torino. Yeah, Juve versus Torino.
Yeah. As a rivalry, it'll probably be Inter Milan.
Probably, yeah, Inter Milan. So we need to be up for this, man. And let's just see how it goes, man. It's going to be a great game. I don't think people are saying that we'll sit back. Oh, I don't think so. I think tonight we'll have a game plan. I don't think we'll sit back. There will be quite a few moments where, you know what, there is time to sit back. But no, in a derby, I'm sorry, but you cannot sit back in a Manchester derby. That is just not.
I think you can.
We can't. Well, if we want to play the Ollie days, sit back and hit them on the counter attack, then it might work. But the thing is, I expect City to rotate, you know. I have a theory that City will rotate. I think Ederson won't start. I think they'll play Ortega.
No.
I have a feeling they'll start Alvarez instead of Haaland, which is interesting. The thing is, I don't know if Frederick's seen it, but Pep said in an interview that I think it's Grealish and Diaz, they haven't trained for the squad for a long while now. So let's see about that. Half of them are still hungover. Let's be honest. Half of them they've been partying after won the champions. So they're like Frederick. They're like hungover. So
like Bernardo Silva.
Yeah. So half of them will be hungover. So we need to be up for it. So yeah. But yeah. I think obviously I'll save for the FA Cup final later on because I will definitely do a preview for that part. So it should be a big game. That's because everyone is obsessed to see. Yeah, that is right because everyone likes to rule us out. I remember at Old Trafford when we played City, people are gonna say, "Oh, Haaland is gonna get Martin and Haaland's gonna rip him up again." But you know what? We won that game. Martin isn't even start, by the way. It was Varane and Luke Shaw as centre-back partnership. So we won that game 2-1. People are going to say, oh, we got the 2 lucky goals, but I couldn't care less, mate. We still got the win, so... Yeah, but it's about us, man. We need to focus. Honestly, we can't let our heads drop. For me, it's about who scores first. If City score first, listen, we're finished.
I don't think so. If it's an early goal, I think it'll wake Man United up.
The thing is, Rocco, our heads drop, man. Our heads drop. Whenever City or Liverpool score first, when they play against us and they score first, our heads drop and our players don't know what to do. So, yeah.
You did that experience. experienced player like Casemiro.
Casemiro, man, listen, Casemiro knows how he's been playing in these big moments. He knows, like, already, man. He's
He's a
experienced.
smart player.
Casemiro has been playing these big games before, man. Same with Varane. So, but as I say, two players, they can't carry this team. So we just need everyone to be on it. And yeah, Pep just plays constant mind games. So Grealish and Cole will be, yeah, listen, his mind games are stupid, man, honestly. Already beaten them this season, so take that. Yeah, exactly, man, 100%. 100%. But Pep will say stupid things like saying, oh, Haaland will be in the squad, but then once you know it's match day and he starts, then yeah, Casemiro will dominate midfield and win that battle in the middle. Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
I don't know.
Casemiro. Casemiro. Listen, Casemiro, man. I'm praying. Please, no super red cards. I want you to be on your best. Fred will tear you apart. So, listen, Fred here. Hardeep, mate. Hardeep is in the mud. Hardeep wants Fred to go. I don't know, Frederick, if you know, but Hardeep wants Fred to go. So Hardeep, you can have that as well. Fred, we need to keep for squad depth. I'm telling you, everyone, get rid of McTominay first, and then keep Fred for squad depth. That's my opinion.
Mm.
Who do you want of Sabitzer and Fred?
Fucking listen, Sabitzer, he's undeniable. But if I had to pick one,
I'd rather.
I'm picking Fred, man. I'm picking Fred. I'm sorry about Sabitzer, man. He's gets weird injuries. I know. Oh, you did that face, Frederick. Listen, somebody said I like him. I think it's all right, but
I think it's way better than Fred when he's not injured.
Yeah, but
I need to play
Sabitzer,
more
man.
positions.
I'm sorry, but we should not be signing Sabitzer on a permanent. I'm sorry, but no, not for me, man. We need to go get two midfielders. Go get Caicedo, and go get
Caicedo won't leave.
Caicedo will leave, man. The Zerbi just said before that Caicedo and McAllister are more likely to leave. Listen, if we get Mount, then we just have to back that. But I don't listen. Mount is this Mount rumors, man. It's getting me annoying. But if we sign Mount, that's 10-0 signing. But I don't think 10-0 wants him. That's the problem. I think 10-0 wants someone else, man. But Caicedo will do for me, and then go get who else? How am I forgetting already?
Declan Rice.
I think he's an Arsenal. I think he's going to sign for Arsenal. To be fair, I can see him being wearing for Arsenal.
Who's this?
I said a lot of midfielders before, but now my mind's gone. But I think Caicedo's definitely one that I've said. And then who else have I said? I said Enzo Laffi, but no, I don't
You
think.
said Rabiot.
No. Rabiot, keep him far away. No. Rabiot.
What?
No,
You wouldn't have Rabiot?
No. Listen,
Why not?
it's all down to Rabiot's mother that we signed Casemiro. So thank you, Rabiot's mother. Thank you for that. Listen, Freddy, don't laugh, but Frankie De Jong, we're not gonna get him, but we'll be linked to him. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be a dream if we signed him. But as you said, I don't think we will manage to get him.
Yeah, Fred is too inconsistent and Sabitzer is injury prone. Yeah, that's true. If Mount signs for United, that is complete and utter. Exactly, man. Like, I guess that 10 wants two number 8s, but no, man. Mount, no chance. Rice doesn't want to win any trophies. Then exactly. Listen, Rice is stupid, man. Honestly, why would he want to sign for Arsenal, man? I think, my personal opinion, if Man United enter that race, we can sign Declan Rice. Declan Rice would prefer us than Arsenal, in my opinion. But because we're not in the race, that's fine. We're not in the Declan Rice race. I don't know why United pulled out of it. I was surprised, to be fair. I thought we would get Rice, but listen, for some reason, United pulled out. So, and Rice, I've always wanted Rice, but for me, what I've always said about Rice is his price tag that gets me annoying. He's not 100 million. I'm sorry, but any West Ham fan that thinks Rice is 100 million, you need your mind check. For me, the max that I'll pay is 70 to 80 million max.
Yeah,
and go get
that's
Caicedo.
That's about 100.
And then go get Caicedo, and then go get Kim Min Jae, because I'm seeing a lot of reports that apparently Man United is going to activate a release clause at the beginning of July. I think it's 50 million or so. So go get him. Then we can get a striker. Then go get a goalkeeper, then we're fine. I'll be happy with that. But I won't do that.
I think Osimhen will leave now. That's Spalletti's leaving. I don't know why. I have a weird feeling about it.
Yes, but let's confirm that he's leaving today, so that could
Yeah,
hinder Osimhen to leave as well.
I don't know.
But all depends how much. Napoli will probably demand 120 million,
No,
something like that. But
no way. Napoli sell their players for dirt cheap. Like, look at Higuain.
have you not seen reports, man? They want 120 million for Osimhen.
Yeah, but I mean like 100 mil, 80 mil, something like that.
True.
Because like, look at Higuain. He was bagging 40 goals a season. Juve signed him for like 40 mil. Cavani as well. Lavezzi.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, everyone is overpriced in the player, so why can't West Ham do the same? True, that is true, Ryan. But I'm just saying for Rice, max I'll pay is 80 million for him. But yeah, but let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I feel like we've discussed all topics, so we'll wrap it up here. Keep it short for you guys. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone commenting. I'm going to get people. Well, only Frederick because Rocco doesn't have any socials. But Frederick, do you want to shout your socials and let people know where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me, the Red Frederick, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah, big up to you, Frederick, man. Big up to you two for joining the stream as well. Obviously, on us, so it's been a good one. So big up to you two. Big up Ryan in the comments, Hashim, and obviously Chelsea fan as well. So big up to you two. We'll be back for another stream this week. I don't know when, but just keep notified, keep posted, and you'll see when we're live. But yeah, I'm just still talking to people about that. But yeah, listen, make sure you have smashed the likes, make sure you have subscribed. Tomorrow, listen, regardless to any stream, there won't be one tomorrow. Rocco knows why, because I'll be there for work. Wednesday, not sure, because I'll be there for work again. Thursday, not sure.
definitely.
Friday, probably. Friday, yeah.
Thursday, Orange is going to play football with me, and I'm going to pocket him.
Right, but yeah. Listen, but YouTube has been a good one. Obviously, fun. Premier League season is over. Let's see what Manchester United do in the summer window. Let's see if we become ruthless, because we have to be ruthless. We have to. Let's see about Juventus as well. If Juventus will be ruthless as well in the summer. But yeah, man.
Everyone.
It's been a good one. It's been a good one. Ryan, be up to you, man. You know how much we appreciate you in the comments. Be up to you, Ryan. Be up to everyone else as well. We'll see you whenever we're live next. Peace.
Yeah.